But you mentioned that you did not think that Jesus was portrayed as divine in Mark's gospel, and that's where I think you're fundamentally incorrect. In fact, I would argue that Mark's gospel portrays a more divine Jesus than even John's gospel, which you said is the development to the later gospels, where Jesus is really human early on, and then he becomes this divine figure. I'm going to prove you wrong by going chapter by chapter through the book of Mark, okay? So Mark chapter 1, John the Baptist makes straight the path for who? It's Jesus. Right in Mark chapter 1, verse 3, it says, "As it was written in Isaiah the prophet, Behold, I send my messenger before your face, who will prepare your way, a voice of one crying in the wilderness, prepare the way for the Lord, make his path straight." If you go back to what he's quoting, it's Isaiah chapter 40, verse 3. It says, "A voice of one calling, prepare the way for Yahweh in the wilderness, make a straight highway for your God in the desert." Now, when you hear Mark setting that up and saying that Isaiah the prophet says, "Behold, I send a messenger before your face," you're expecting Jesus to prepare the way for Yahweh, but that's not what he says is happening. It's John the Baptist preparing the way for Jesus. Who is he saying Jesus is if he's quoting Isaiah chapter 40, verse 3, where a way's prepared for Yahweh, but John the Baptist is preparing a way for Jesus? He's saying that Jesus is Yahweh. Mark